Okay, so you're welcome back. Counselor is here. We're doing it online now, so kindly join in and don't forget to share to the next person. We begin off our conversation. Counselor is here. I'm going to let him in. But before that, these are some sweet words coming out from Counselor. He says, "Happy birthday to my wife, Mrs. A.N.Y. Lutrot. Thank you for allowing me in your space um, on this new age of your life. May you prosper in this new stage with more grace, wealth, and divine protection from above and beyond from your husband, Reverend Counselor George Lutrot, and the entire family." So, Mrs. Lutrot, happy birthday to you, mommy. Have a great and blessed moment. This your words, dear. Hey,
Why?
hey. I say, I do my life. Let's decode it. My life and my wife.
Yes.
She's your life.
Yeah, yes. As for me, my first, my senior wife is my life, and it's okay.
Okay.
I mean, it's a birthday, and I was just asking yesterday whether when do we celebrate wives? Do we celebrate them at wedding anniversaries, or we celebrate them on their birthdays? I asked a question yesterday because for me, in my marriage, I celebrate my wife every day.
Okay.
Every day. There is no other time in my life that I have looked down on my wife before. Mm-hmm. No, I mean, no matter whoever is around me, I can marry 24 women, but I will always appreciate all of them. Until then, once we are together, because she's what she is today.
Is it going to be the same for everybody?
My wife's, yes, all of them are enjoying the same thing. But she's a senior, so she will enjoy more than them. No, I mean, I give her a car because it's what, but it shouldn't be that when your car, when your phone. No, it's not that. She's a senior, so she will enjoy things for seniors. I mean, senior staffs will be working alongside junior staff, but there's no way we give them the same thing. And that should not be the headache of whoever is the second wife or the next wife. Remember that you are a second wife to a first wife. And because it was a first wife, that's why you are a second wife. So give respect and recognition to the first wife. If you come and even have 4 children, and she also has 4 children, her children are older than yours. So when I bring more attention to your children, it's not because your children are special, but the age of your children demands more than her own. Okay. So it doesn't make you special. But when it comes to the two of you, definitely she will take more than you. I mean, you can be upset. Whatever you do, there's no competition between you and my wife.
Right. So why be a second wife in the first place?
Because you enjoy me and not her.
Interesting. But if you're seeing the first wife take all the goodies.
No, he doesn't take all the goodies. There's no comparison between the two of you.
The better part.
No, it's not true. It's not the better part. The two of you are not comparable.
Okay. So
there's nothing like what I give her, you have to get a similar one. So that you say it's the same thing. Like I give her 5,000, she give you 5,000. Do you know what she's going to do the 5,000 for?
So can you bypass the first wife and then give the second wife all the attention?
No, but unfortunately for me, whatever I do for the second wife, it is not by remote control of the first wife. No.
So you can decide to...
There's no timetable for anybody.
Okay.
I go anywhere I want to go anytime. I determine, I run the thing. So it's not like Monday is yours, Tuesday. No, there's nothing like that.
You don't have a timetable. Some people have...
No, that's madness. What timetable for what?
So that Wednesday, Thursday, Daddy will be here.
No. I mean, no. It doesn't make sense.
Tuesday, Wednesday.
No. There's nothing like that. Mine is straight. Anywhere I want to go. I'll be there. And I mean, as a matter of fact, an information even doesn't come to you that I'm going here. No. I can go to the second wife anytime, stay there, and my regular life is that I sleep in the house of my first wife, or I sleep in the house that I have alone. So there's a house I sleep there alone. Yes, nobody's there. So I sleep there alone. So I'm not with the first wife. I'm not with the second wife, and I'm not living with my wife because of my children. So the children didn't see, and those ones, they are not important to me.
Counselor.
Do you understand? So second wife, first wife, understanding is what runs it.
Okay. You have to understand the game.
No, I mean, it's just like being a side chick. If you don't understand it, you miss it. There is a game that you need to understand. You can't be a side chick and act as a wife.
So this brings us to my next question. Was it right?
So happy birthday to Mrs. Lutrot. Happy birthday to you. It's lovely. I'm dressed like this because of you. You know, I don't come and say like this. And whatever has happened today to me, it's worth it. You deserve it. And we'll celebrate till nobody remembers that it's your birthday again. So as long as somebody makes a mistake to say happy birthday, I'll celebrate you. That is the problem. So I mean, and I thank my mother too for allowing me to come and marry you, because they gave you to me without looking back, because they saw what I have. That is very smart. Your family are very smart. They saw what I can do for you. That's why they give it to me. The other guys could have not managed you. Like by this time, sure, nobody will even announce your birthday on TV. You see, every station is announcing your birthday because you are married to me. Happy birthday to you. Enjoy yourself. Everybody if you want to wish my wife happy birthday, you can go ahead. I mean, it's a picture you want to see. My wife is too beautiful that no camera can capture her. So you see all my flyers, I mean, and one of the good things I'm grateful about is that the first person to appear to watch me any time of our life is my wife. Okay. You know how tired she is, she will come there. And yesterday, I when I told people that my wife was watching, they were like, oh, people were doubting.
But I think it's true. There was an incident here. The very first time we met. Mm-hmm. And then right after the show, she called and she's like, no, you shouldn't have done this. It made me
she watched. Yeah. So yesterday, somebody wrote a gun word on my page and was forcing me to read. And I was not able to read it well. So I told her, let me call my wife and ask my wife, what have they written? And we were like, I just called her. She picked the phone and told me what it was. I should read it to them. And I read it to them. And they were like, okay. But you want to know whether she's there now, she's not there. Look for her.
Okay. Counselor, the whole issue of Mabena, the 26-year-old mother in Kumasi, who was shot by her police boyfriend, was it right for the married man, for the police officer in this context, to actually get angry over the fact that probably she had a boyfriend and wanted to go away, move away from him? Was it right?
I like your question. Was it right for the man to be angry?
Angry. Why do you want a faithful side chick? You are married. You're a married man, and then you want a faithful side chick. Does it work that way?
Where faithfulness means?
Where faithfulness means he didn't actually want the girl to have another boyfriend. He wanted to have her all to himself.
So that is faithfulness. Okay. So you see, the action of the policeman means that he wanted the girl to be faithful.
Yes.
To him alone.
To him alone. And
as what?
Married. As a side chick.
So our side chick supposed to be faithful.
That is why I'm asking this question. It's quite alarming. I think from Monday I've been talking about this issue, and I'm like, no, like.
So if from
married.
Yes. So
at the end of the day, you want a faithful girlfriend.
So do we, even in marriage, do we demand faithfulness in marriage?
Per our morals and the scriptures. It means
where the moral and the scriptures are?
Morally.
Yes.
As a married woman.
Yes.
You're not supposed to have an intimate movement with any other person.
Says who?
Moral
who brought that morality?
Right. So for me, it's something that probably our religion and all of that. But that's something that I.
Which type of religion? The Muslim religion or the Christian religion? So Christian religion says that.
You, as a married woman,
Yes.
you don't have to like have any intimate moments with anyone else aside your husband.
Okay.
The man who has paid for your bride price.
And that is faithfulness.
In
Okay.
all ways.
So is faithfulness to the other person or to yourself?
Well, that's a big question you're asking me. But I think that we all get it wrong. We feel that we have to be faithful to
So now that you are married, are you faithful to your husband or you are faithful to yourself?
myself and my husband.
I'm confused. Are you faithful to yourself? The question is, are you faithful to yourself or you are faithful to your husband? No, the question is straightforward. It's not a dicey question.
Okay.
I didn't say should we be faithful to our husband or ourselves. That one it can be dicey.
So,
but I'm asking, are you faithful to
in
yourself
certain
or to your husband? Circumstances like?
In circumstances where probably I would want to get something like this,
Yes.
and he says that no, you don't have to get this, and I have all the right reasons to get it, I'll be faithful to myself and get it.
Okay, so faithfulness is not to the other person, but it's you.
Okay.
So nobody is faithful in any relationship. We are faithful to ourselves. I have decided not to sleep with any other woman, not because of my wife. It's my personal decision, because cheating is a personal decision. So faithfulness is not to anybody. It's not to any religion.
But would you agree with me that sometimes certain circumstances would actually make you look somewhere else?
That I don't believe.
Cheat. You don't believe?
I don't believe. Cheating, there is no justification for any form of cheating.
Okay.
Hardship should never cause you. It will not cause you to cheat. No, Lebanon is not true. That I have to cheat because we don't have what we eat is not true. Why do you think cheating is only ways for you to provide food in the house? So it's not true. There is no cause. I mean, and this is what I want ladies to know. Anytime a married man is going out with you and he runs down the wife, don't feel happy that you are replacing the wife. Go out with the man who will always, if it happens, it's not like the wife is a topic for discussion, because I don't think if I have a side chick, I don't know how we can discuss my wife. Because my side chick has not gotten anything to discuss about my wife. She only come in, like what I'm wearing today, she goes like, your dress is nice. Then she's brought my wife in, because what I'm wearing, I don't know how it is bought. I don't know where they bought it from. She designed it and brought it to me. So you bring a conversation that brings my wife in. So then I said that, oh yes, it's nice. My wife bought it for me, and she decided that today her birthday, this is how she wants me to dress. And to honor her, I wore it for her. And as for my wife, everything I wear comes from her. I can't remember the last time I bought something for myself. So what brought my wife into our conversation is this. And you either listen, ignore, I am controlling the conversation, you can change it. But remember that any man who is going out with you and will talk ill of the wife is disqualified to have a side chick like you. Anytime women issue comes up and the man is hurt, let him speak against women. But if he's able to speak against the wife, and remember that I'm talking about the wife, I'm not talking about an ex-wife. Because if a man is not married, you won't be a side chick.
Okay.
You are only a side chick because my wife is there. So like this, my birthday, all my side chicks must come around and celebrate my wife, because as long as she remains in the marriage, they will enjoy.
A side chick.
Yes. Because a side chick is available because there is a wife. So your duty is to make sure that the wife will not leave the marriage. Because if anything happens to the wife, you will lose your position as a side chick. And remember that a side chick is not a next wife. And a side chick is not a replacement to a wife.
Okay.
No, you are not. That is why if I insult my wife to you, I am qualified to have you. Not about womanhood. No, like when you find another man insulting another woman, you know that's what when I talk about my wife, the thing she does to me and the way she maltreats me, and you have changed my mind about women. If a man talks to you like this is a murderer, a wicked man, a man who is not qualified to have you.
Actually, I think that most men do that just to be able to get to your pants or whatever.
No, but no. I mean, when you live in it, when I meet you today and I talk about my wife, I don't talk about my wife. You know, it is your pant I want to go to. I want to see the size of a clit. That's all. What again is the problem? And you can't tell me you are daft not to know that I am coming for your pant. Mm-hmm. Yes, there are people who come to you genuinely don't want anything from you. Mm-hmm. Yes, they don't want your clit. Actually, they don't want to have sex with you. They want something from you. I want something from you, Lebene, but it's far away from sex. Okay. You understand? So maybe when you force sex from me, I'll run away. But there's something more I need from you. Even though the most precious thing in your life as a sitting is your sexual organ. Yes, that's the only thing that makes you who you are. So yes, so I come and that's what you're thinking. So there are people who tell you first, I love you. I want to have a relationship with you, Lebene. They say, oh no, I'm married. We can just be friends. That's danger. Because if you're married, you can't have friends. No. My first intention is that Lebene, I love you. Right. And I wish I'll find myself with you in bed one day. Remember, that request is the basic foundation for our interaction. So once you said no, we can't have it, then I can't even be a friend. Okay. I can be a tenant, whatever. But don't bring me close to spend time. Don't spend your 10 minutes out of your 100, your 10% out of your 100% with me. Because my basic request is that I want to have sex with you. So when we run and run and run, even 10 years, my basic reason for the relationship will come up. Okay. Because that's why I came close to you. Okay. And I can wait. So don't be fooled. I will come back for it. So when people are talking about faithfulness, me as I sit here, I'm not faithful to my wife. Keep me on record. I am faithful to myself. Yeah. And I expect my wife to be faithful to herself. Because if she looks at me, she can't be faithful. No, she can't be faithful. As a matter of fact, there is nobody who can tell my wife who I am so she can marry me. Not even my mother. If my mother advises my wife on the way to marry me, she will lose me. Because my mother doesn't know me. Okay. I've not had sex with my mother before. Mm-hmm. When my male organ is erected, the way I behave, my mother doesn't know. When I was a child, he sees my penis erected. Those one was childhood erection. Mm-hmm. But right now, the thing has risen and needs direction to cool off and sing a song of the Lord in the twin towers of a beautiful necklace woman. And you go and ask for direction from my mom, it won't help. Or when I'm hungry at home right now, I throw tantrum, food is not ready, I can get boisterous and angry, and you go and report me to my mother, thinking my mother should understand. My mother will say, no, I've not been like that, because those days when food is not ready in my house, I'm not the one providing. I was not the breadwinner. I was the eater of my father's breadwinning. So when I get home, food not make ready, man no go feel verse. But now when me I dey comot money, when food not make ready, I go verse. When my mother no say if I verse I dey slap, that why you don't know. You don't know say if I verse I dey shoot, you don't know. So you go talk to my mother, go talk say no, my son no is the last thing. Even food is not ready, he's sitting and watching, because then I was not the breadwinner. So in marriage, to be honest with you, my mother is the last person you go and hear things from. My mother will make you feel that treat me like a child. And when you treat me like a child, I behave like a child. Wow. So faithfulness and reporting me to everybody. And I didn't marry this man I thought he was. I know he's a pastor. I know he's a preacher. I know he's a prayer warrior. But I didn't know that every woman's pant color, he has some in his pocket. My husband is sleeping with everything. Are you serious with this report? I've been faithful to him. No, you are not faithful to me. It hurts. It hurts to say I am faithful to you. It hurts. Don't say some. You can't be faithful to me. So ever since you traveled for 7 years, I've been faithful to you. No, you've been foolish to me, faithful to yourself. What were you doing in my absence? No, 7 years you're not having sex. It makes you a hero. I should carry you in my annals.
It makes you a good woman.
Good woman. It makes you a nagging woman. Any woman who can stay away from sex in the quest to wait for a travel man becomes a nagger. My sister, virginity, primary virginity is a burden. Secondary virginity is a nagging. That a woman have decided to stay and wait for you. You are done. You are done. No, you are done for the rest of your life.
But that is what most men would want.
No, it's not true. That is what most women will want, to be appreciated of them. It's not what we want. We won't give you a chance to sleep with other people. No, I can't tell my wife sleep with anybody. But I don't want to know whoever she's sleeping with. So the faithfulness is not to me. She can decide to sleep with everything, but I don't want to know. I don't want to know. And no mature man will interrogate a wife about a man. It is women who do that silly thing. And that's a curse. Jealousy is demonic.
But I believe that if you love something, you should guard it with all your heart.
Guarding things with your heart doesn't make you jealous.
God, counselor.
The Uncle Fado is very jealous because he's guarding the corner with his heart. So he's jealous.
Counselor, even God.
God says, I am a jealous God. So why did he say he was jealous? He started from saying, thou shalt not worship any other God.
So a man too can say, thou shalt not have any other man aside from me.
I mean, unfortunately for you, we are talking about deity. I'm not my wife's God. On her birthday, I pray to the God that I believe in to bless her. That's all I can do.
But they say that in the absence of, like, when we take God away from the home, the man is the next. So in this case,
No, the man is not God.
God in the home.
In the absence of God, and anytime God is absent, you are dead. So where is he going? No, where is he going? We have made faithfulness become like, I don't know what I can, like some ruler. And we should live according to your faithfulness.
Yeah.
And they can call a meeting and reprimand you because your wife has been faithful, and the signs on the wall show that you are not faithful. She chose to be faithful. It's like a single girl who is going out with you and say, I don't want to have sex before marriage. I won't fight you. If I'm going out with you for us to get married, my dear, and you tell me, Lebene, no sex before marriage, I will never force you to have sex with you. But I'll have sex.
With other people.
Because you say no. They are available, yes. That is why last minute to the marriage, all of a sudden, they say, we're planning to get married. And just about 2 months to the time, I realized another girl was pregnant for her. I was shocked. Men are bad. No. Somebody open for chop. You close for chop, waiting for marriage. So I come back and I say, yes, Lebene is pregnant for me. But I'll marry you. Because she's not for marriage. She's for sex. Do you understand? So the faithfulness we are talking about, you know what is killing our marriages? We are dying sexually as husband and wife because of faithfulness. Oh, yes. Yes. I've been faithful to you, I've been faithful to me, so we need to make sure that we enjoy ourselves in bed. Sanctify me because I'm faithful to you. I've not tested any other man. You are the only man I've been used to. So make sure that, and at your age, you are growing, 35, 40, what I was chopping when you were, look, I don't know how to say it in English. You see, and yeah, easy. I don't know about women. But to have sex with your wife you are married to like 32 years, let me know, it's not easy. Look, erection itself is a challenge after 40. Then you are meeting a faithful woman. I'm not saying faithfulness to yourself. When you are faithful to yourself, it makes you lovely. But when you are faithful to me, it makes you a burden and a naga. Everything you do, you want to refer me that I've stayed for you. So I travel from America, I come back after 3 years, and every second, who minimum maybe I'm home coming. Now so by the main till one kakra my ass, I had to say what by one buy, but what didn't I kick out home? Who were calling Gina so pa then abba. I had to tip me. Oh my God, what is this nonsense? And madam, yes, you couldn't jaw 3 years no two. Hey, Oba come say now tonight also say me shira why? I have no something shira. So it becomes a burden, it becomes a topic. I'm saying that faithfulness is not for me. It's for you. That is why when you fall short of your faithfulness, you should be able to deal with yourself, not me.
Okay.
But if you think you are being faithful to me, that is when you fall short, you want to come to me. Any woman who has an intention to confess sexual sin or cheating or adultery to their husband is wicked. If you can sit in front of me and tell me that you want to confess that you are sorry, you had sexual intercourse with another man, who? Isaac. Where? You are very wicked and a murderer.
So it's better you keep it like.
Faithfulness is to yourself. So when you break it, you have broken it. I don't want to know. Because knowing will destroy me. And once you tell me that, you've destroyed me for the rest of my life. No man hears a wife confession and will be normal for the rest of your life.
Is it okay for a man to confess to a woman, and then the woman
Any form of
has to be okay no matter what?
You see
that look, they do their thing in their life.
You see, the first place is that I'm saying that faithfulness is to ourselves. So if I'm not faithful for my wife, if I think I'm faithful to her, that's why I come to break a news to her. Say, I'm sorry, forgive me. I just had sex with this girl that was worrying me and blah, 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 because I think I'm faithful to her and I want to confess to you so that you forgive me and let me be free. If you tell me I don't feel free because I've committed adultery and anytime I see my wife, I feel bad, you are lying.
Counselor, the issue of married men and side chicks
is the best thing that happens to our generation.
Don't you think that instead of just having them as side chicks, just marry them as second
but you have a wife. Having a second wife cannot be compared to having a side chick.
What's the difference?
There's a big difference.
So Gifty, Empress Gifty is asking.
She's protecting her marriage. What she's saying.
She says, is sex with a married man different?
Yes. When married men are having sex with their wife, it is butter sex. BUTTER. And when they are having sex with the unmarried, it is BETTER, better sex.
Why?
Because the sex with somebody you are not married is better than sex with somebody you are married to. You can be angry and go off. Do I care? This is truth.
What are your reasons for saying
It is not about reasons. Try it and see. Look, do you know how difficult it is to sleep with your wife?
If the love is there, I don't see
Love.
any difficulty.
Do you say love?
So it's love making.
Love making. How many husband and wife are making love? It is butter sex. You know butter? Either it is bread waiting for you to spread it inside now come down, or it is butter trading. They are trading the sex. So your performance is traded. They are looking on their shoulders on your performance. They are waiting to tell you something they need as a butter. Your entering time has an entry requirement. So sex with a wife is butter trading or margarine in bread.
There was an advice my friend was giving when she was going to get married. The auntie was like, as you're going into the marriage, you have to be your husband's wife, a side chick, a prostitute, and what not. Was that a good advice?
That's a foolish advice, actually.
So a woman cannot have all the packages.
Now, what sort of greed is that?
It's greed.
That's greed.
You can be one package for you.
It's a process.
And it means that
You can't be one package for your husband. No, you can. No man sleeps with a similar person who looks like the wife at home. If you find a husband cheating with another woman, the woman will never be like you. Either the woman will be more beautiful than you or less beautiful than you. Because if you eat the same thing, you have a brain damage. If you eat the same thing at home is what you're eating outside, what is there?
So you have just given an answer to Empress Gifty.
That.
She's asking, is sex with married man?
But Gifty said she's been there before. So what? She should answer the question. She said she has been there in her narration. She's been a side chick before. So what else? So she was a side chick before she got married. And she knows the benefit of a side chick. But as we speak, she's married and must protect the husband. So she's telling the girl side chick, being a side chick is not good. But can she tell us the disadvantage of when she was a side chick? Because she mentioned in her narration the advantages of being a side chick. She said it in her narration. She said the men will rent for you. And the men will ask you where you are. So she was saying the things they would do. My sister, their husbands who are crazy, they have mental deficiency, that they want to check where are you. Your husband is watching the morning show and knows you close exactly at 10. So right after 10, they take a phone call. Never fee. And they go up the line. They want to see what I be doing. The next call you hear, so you are still there. What is it? What are you up to? And if you've even one time made a statement, there's this guy in my office that you have to help me. I don't know, give me strategies to manage men. He likes disturbing me. I mean, he's one of our marketing guy here. Anytime he close from work, he wants to just, heckle you and do. I'm not comfortable. I want to tell him. How do I tell him? So you are confessing to your husband in your quest of being faithful. You are a fool. You are a fool. Wait, Jimmy. So in your delayance of not coming, the first thing that comes is the reflexes.
Okay.
Oh, by this time, the guy is there. You are complaining about him, but now you are staying around with him. So who gave it out? You. And it's because you think that you are being faithful to him.
Of course.
So the problem of faithfulness is that when people learn to be faithful to themselves, there will not be any trouble. So men will not stay. I say having a side chick, it is a benefit and a grace from God. Indirectly,
you're advising men to continue.
If me, you call it advice, then when will you say what Jesus said? Did he abolish it? Did God abolish side chick? If you are a side chick to any married man, you have the protection of God. God protects you.
But that's adultery.
Wait, what's adultery? Adultery on whose side?
On the side of the man.
So if a man is committing adultery, what are you committing? Side chick, what are you committing? You see? Side chick has no problem.
No, they are in it together.
No,
And
how?
she also has help.
Two people don't commit adultery. The first adulterous person that was arrested in the Bible, who did they bring it to? What did he do?
He asked her to go and then sin.
Why?
I think he forgave her.
Why?
I don't really know why, but I think
He said, where are your accusers?
yeah.
Where are they? Those who are saying that you've committed a sin, where are they? They've all dropped their stones. Go and sin no more. What was their sin? No, what was their sin? What was their sin?
I think they perceived her to be a harlot.
No, they brought her to here. She was caught in the act. And the law says when people are caught in the act, we should stone them. So she was caught and brought. If they didn't catch her, would they bring her?
No.
So what was the sin? Being caught. So don't be caught.
So you are caught.
You are faithful.
Interesting. But counselor,
Yes.
let's say you have a married man as your boyfriend,
Yes.
and at a point in time, you want to break free.
Yes.
You've seen a guy and you want to go out.
So the first mistake is that don't break free from a married man because you've seen a guy. Break free because you want to be free.
How
It's simple.
There are men that will claim you to
No.
themselves
A man will claim because of the initiation of the relationship. Don't start what you can continue, even in marriage. Yes. It's my wife's birthday, and I choose what to do for her. She has no demand. Because I mean, there's no celebration that I see as a big celebration in marriage. Even marriage anniversary, I don't see it like some big thing. Charlie say, yeah, no. I was asking my girl this morning that where do we appreciate wife? Is it doing marriage? Is it doing wedding anniversary or birthdays? Well, I don't know, or what?
Or Mother's Day.
I mean, Mother's Day, I don't. My wife is the last person I wish on Mother's Day. She's not my mother. My children are young. I mean, the older ones are gone. She's in school. This one too is so, and they are not working enough to take. So I give them money or ask them what they want to do for mommy because it's Mother's Day. Because she can't give birth to me. So they do it on her behalf. I go and celebrate my mother. My mother-in-law too is not in my chat because she's not my mother. So Mother's Day don't bring it to my table. Yes, my wife is my wife. She can't be my mother. She's the mother of my children. So I teach them how to appreciate them. That's why I celebrate delivery day for my wife more than birthday.
Delivery day?
Yes.
When she gives birth?
Every year, people who know me very well, I celebrate delivery day for my wife every year. All my children, when it's time for their birthdays, the day of delivery, I celebrate their mom. I appreciate her heavier than any other day. Well, that is when she died to give me what I have. So I celebrate delivery day for my wife.
I think men should take a cue from
if they have the capacity. If you understand it. No, if you understand it. Because I keep saying that, look, that woman that came to you, beautiful with a nice tummy. We had no cut on her tummy. She didn't have any stretch marks. Do you understand? I met this very beautiful girl on set. And something happened that she was just raising her dress. And her demeanor just changed. Because she has serious stretch marks. So she was happy all of a sudden. I don't know what happened. Or I didn't say. And then one lady said, hey, what's Wobi? Hey, my bro. So the other one has become okay with her stretch marks. So already didn't say. And I went there, she broke down. I realized, say, maybe I call off. So I engaged her in conversation. And she started speaking. Lo and behold, she had 2 children with 2 men. And she's never been married. And the stretch mark came as a result of delivery. So, wow, our association of some pain. So I look at my wife, stretch marks. I look at my wife with a cesarean cut. I look at my wife with a bloated tummy. And then I celebrate delivery day for her. That is for me. And I said one day people will understand why I do that. I have a show that runs every Monday to Friday on women who have men who are not taking care of. And most of the women, and I'm in yesterday, it was yesterday or 3 days today, a lady told me something that I've not forgotten. She said when she delivered, the husband decided they should share the cost in the hospital. You see why I say?
Wow.
It's not left my head. From that day, I've been broken. I've gone through a lot of pain for her. It's not because I have attachment with a girl, but I felt like if this thing is still in the mind of the wife, then the man should be careful that so if it's 3,000 for me to be discharged from the hospital, I'm paying 1,500, and the man who impregnated me is also paying 1,500. So my wife does birthdays for my children, but I do delivery day for her. If you go on my social media, you see it. I go wild on delivery day. And all children I have with every woman, I do same for them. You don't have to be a wife. At the moment, I've not finished, so I don't count them. I'm still giving birth. Just that right now, the paradigm, it has shifted small. I want to just give birth to a woman who is beautiful. So once you are beautiful, I want to have a child with you. Yes, actually. Not really for marriage now. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, I think.
Etienne Schwarzenegger has also joined the list of Ghanaians reacting to this issue. But she is coming from a very beautiful angle that I feel that we should talk about friends.
I agree. But you see, as I walk to a Etienne Schwarzenegger statement, your question is clear. Side chick and married men would stop. No. The more men are getting more influential, and the strength of a man is not in his estate, but it's in the number of women he controls.
And so therefore, you say it is right that men actually have like more than...
No man was created to marry one woman.
So let's say you have like 5 wives.
You still have the right for. You still have the right for 15 side chick. But Solomon, who had all the wisdom that God gave him, had 300 wives, 700 concubines.
Solomon didn't end well.
He ended well. Whoever said he didn't end well is a lie. Just scriptures. He fulfilled everything that God wanted him to do. And the women were so understood. We didn't hear the women fighting like Chamahun to his wives, who were able to defile all others and were able to do a rightful thing in public as a result of what's the English word? They were performing marital rites for the funeral rites for their mother-in-law, and they came together and did it. These are women that they want to see their husband grow well. And this type of wives will never stop Chamahun to me from having side chick. But it lands you in peace of mind. I say jealousy is witchcraft. It destroys you. And people don't know. At times they think they are protecting something. They think they have been faithful to you. Nobody manages your faithfulness. But if you are faithful, you love yourself. And you don't destroy others. You don't push your faithfulness in the face of others. Because if you hear the story of the alleged policeman shooting somebody, the original statement, when they went to court, what is happening? I'm getting very pissed off. The 5,000 is becoming insulting, because if you hear the narration carefully, somebody 2 years ago was telling me the real story, because the person knows the girl. And like your caller said, the girl was stranded. No, the father has a choba. Bearman coin. So I want to know before I talk. So the father runs a whole choba. So they are not really stranded. The girl is not a virgin. The girl has a child. And still going out with the married man. But they didn't set the limit. They didn't follow the side chick 101. They didn't read.
There's a book for side chick.
Yeah, my dear. Oh, God. It's there.
Where we find it?
It's there. It's not online. It's in my head. And it's also on YouTube now. I've tweeted it on TV Africa severally. I think you have not done that with you. No. When I was in the US, I did it. I did about 3 parts on side chick. When the marathon, there are do's and don'ts to be a side chick.
Interesting.
And the first thing is that you are a side chick because there's a wife. That's the basic rule.
So you have to understand that.
As long as the wife is there, that is why you are a side chick. You are not the next wife. It's likely that you might enjoy more than the wife in your thinking. And it's likely that you'll be jealous of the wife. But I say jealousy is witchcraft, so don't get it. Now let me tell you something in the book of 2 Samuel chapter number 6. The story of David. When the Ark of the Covenant came back to Israel. And David was then now a king as a result of killing Goliath. And was giving Saul's daughter and was not paying tax again. When he saw the Ark of the Covenant, he was so excited that God has brought it back to them. And he had men carrying the Ark of the Covenant. Then he was married to Michal, the daughter of Saul, by virtue of killing Goliath. You saw what happened to Michal. Bible says, and when Michal saw through the window that the husband, not the husband, David, who was the husband, so it means David's wife saw the husband dancing because of the ark, saw that the husband was half naked. She was angry that the whole king could dance half naked. But look at how the Bible referred to her. The Bible never referred to her as the wife of David when she was doing this. He said, Michal, Saul's daughter. Because she was acting jealously. Now watch, if you don't believe she was jealous, now watch the statement. She watched the husband half naked. And there are times we don't know what you are seeing. You are angry, but I'm happy. I'm coming home with a gift. You are angry. I've posted picture of a sweet start who brought me a cake on my birthday. And when I posted it, you have written bad about it. But they ate just quarter of the cake. The 1.5 of the cake is coming home. And as I'm getting home, they are bringing the cake. You are so angry. I'm excited. I'm happy. And that is what happened to David. And Bible says in verse 20 of the same scripture. And Michal, even when David was happy, still confronted David. Look at you. A whole king dancing half naked in front of slave 1, 2 girls. Jealousy. He never said you were dancing in front of slaves. She qualified it. That you are showing my male organ to girls. 1. Number 2, slaves. Jealousy. Jealousy will make you, speak ill of another woman. Jealousy will make you speak ill to your husband. And I'm surprised at you standing. That you of all people can descend so low to a house help who I buy pants for, to a house help. I am so disgusting. I feel so empty. I feel ashamed that I'm married to something like you. Because of your jealousy, you are running down an empire. The problem is jealousy. And it's the same thing that entered into the alleged policeman who shot. The lady, according to a story, if it is not true, then it's alleged that she took money, yes. But it is the money she went to add up to her process to travel to a loved one. So yes, there's money, but the gunshot was not because of the money. The gunshot was because a money was given and the money was used for something else. You can be angry that you gave money to somebody and what she's doing. Is it your concern? It is jealousy and anger. I've said it to you before. Proverbs chapter 22 verse 24, and I'll repeat it for everybody to understand. It says, do not befriend a hot-tempered person. Don't associate yourself with a quickly angry person.
That's true. That's true.
Yesterday on my show, somebody said, a friend says when a husband is angry, he goes to his status and will go and post other girls and write things about them. You are lucky Evelyn is married. Like you will see. I will marry her and you will cry. You are just a lucky person that charity is not close to me in Ghana. Then you go and see a picture. Even no makeup, something edible. So they will leave that in your status. A man who is angry. Bible says, be angry. But that word be angry means get angry. But let the anger release a change in your life. Say, sin not. It means I am angry to change something. I'm not angry to affect other people. This man took a gunshot in the presence of 2 women. And that's where Fear Shot comes in.
Yeah. She says it's actually the friend who called the deceased out of the room.
So the friend was aware that there's a misunderstanding going on between the 2 of them. Look, if she was a betweener, then she's in trouble. Because betweener is a gift from God. Betweener is in the Bible. Oh, do you know the story of Ruth and Naomi? Boaz. You know the story of Boaz? You know how come before she had Boaz?
No.
Who gave her the instructions to go and have Boaz?
I see.
Naomi gave her the rules.
That one was for a good cause.
But a betweener is always for a good cause.
But this particular one, if truly...
Will you be surprised that at the end of the day, this girl will become the current side chick of this police officer? For a good cause.
It happens in movies.
Ajwa to Dawson. Look, when I have some group of women, when they are walking and they do see the beautiful one inside doesn't turn her face. If you are beautiful and you have more than 3 girls walking, when they do see, you don't turn your face. Do you know why you don't turn your face? Is it like he's giving you some remembrance of some issues? It has happened to you before, eh? That you are walking, you have 5 girls going, and among the 5 girls, you believe you are beautiful. Obi, yes, you don't turn. The beautiful one among the 5, they don't turn. Do you know why? Because they know they are the one they are referring to. The first person that will turn their head is the ugly one. And when they turn their face, I won't know if you show. I mean, it's natural. If you are walking alone and you are beautiful, when they do, you know you are alone, you respond. But if you are more than one and you are beautiful, when there's a clarion call, you don't turn. Beautiful people don't seek attention. Attention finds them.
Yeah, that's true.
So if you are a friend, if you have a friend, and you are going out with Counselor Lutrot, and you think that you discuss me with your friend, and your friend becomes your intermediary, your solution center, he becomes the one to settle this between the two of us. If she's more beautiful than you, you are safe. If you are more beautiful than her, you are in trouble. If both of you are the same, you have nothing to lose than the man. So the friend called and she came out. And the friend called because they were coming to settle the dispute that is going on between the two of them. Because the alleged audio we are hearing is telling her, yeah. It's working.
I mean, she knew.
So there was a discussion. It means that there have been a conversation. Their conversation is not about the 5,000. It's about the output of the 5,000. And I want to believe that at the point in time, Ajua didn't go to do confession. 5,000 no magic. Now me dey so scarce why me krata ma ye be fa me banako. And now 5,000 magic. Now me dey koto nyama gu mi store num. Me to nyama ni wi a me dey be mawo. And now 5,000 ko yaku papa. Wan feti kamba. Enkola ni fees tete me. Enti me dey akotua. Se ma ka no kra kire wo. 5,000 ma me yade. So you think that confessing faithfully to him, that this is what I use the money for, it will make him angry as a jealous demon.
So in this case, how should she have reacted? Probably lied about the whole thing.
The best thing that keeps people is lies. So watch it. Isaac had more wealth when he traveled because Rebecca was the most beautiful girl on the block. When they asked Isaac, who is this? He said, this is my sister. And the people treated him well because he has brought a beautiful sister. Look, there are girls who ask foolish questions. And they don't know you're asking foolish questions. Let me know you are here, very beautiful. I walk with you to the office of Honorable Isaac. And Honorable Isaac sees me coming with you. And he says, wow, this girl is beautiful. You don't have a ring on your finger. So he says like, Charlie, or you have a ring on your finger. He says, wow, that's your wife. Charlie, wife is beautiful. I ended there. No explanation. So Honorable Isaac believes that you are my wife. Then Honorable Isaac comes back to you. Say, Charlie, you are very beautiful. Wow. Your husband is who? Husband care. Mind you, the man didn't come to ask you, who am I? The man came to confirm what I told him. Then all of a sudden, he said, oh no, it's not my husband. No.
You have given yourself away.
Then you come back to me to ask me, what did you tell Honorable Isaac about me? Because he's behaving funny with me. Then Honorable Isaac meets me and tell me that, hey, now get another about saying you didn't have a catch. So it happened in the Bible. But when Isaac said Rebecca is my sister, Rebecca kept quiet. Because she didn't lose anything. At night, they kiss, they caress, they fuck. And one day, look, see people through window started from Bible times. Michael saw David through the window. And when it came to Isaac caressing Rebecca, people were watching to see. So they say, and then the kids say, they saw through the window that they were caressing themselves. How can a brother and a sister caress themselves? Then they call Isaac. Isaac, why? He said, yes, because she's so beautiful that they will take her from me. If you see my wife 2 times, you ask her, how come me, I got such a beautiful woman? Because the way I look, everybody believes that I don't deserve such a beautiful thing. So when I take her somewhere, I say, that's my sister. My wife can sit in front of my car and you come and greet and say, hey, we didn't hear. And I say, no. And you know, oh, sorry, sister. She will not be offended. I'm not saying this to flatter her. But it makes me love her so much that I tell people, I've not seen my kind of wife before. I've seen some traces of my wife in some other beautiful girls around me. But the heart this woman has, nobody has it. She's a human being. But things that people react, she doesn't. She's not a modest person. She's not an affluent person. But I'm giving an example of practicality because maybe we are celebrating, somebody says, World Mrs. Lutot Day. You trouble this girl. I'm saying that because she'll react to some things. There are questions that my wife asks me. Do you know what I think in the first place? Somebody has gotten into my wife's life and is trying to modify her thinking. So she asks her questions and I go like, the question she's asking, this is not her. And I look at her like this and I smile. And she know when I look at her, I smile. It means that she has opened a floodgate for nonsense. So she should shut it. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yes. You can surround yourself with friends who are good. Like if you are saying, who will do everything for you. But they might be jealous of your marriage, you don't know. They might be jealous of the side chick you are being. And by the time I won't come out there, you call around, I won't pay any friend. So the friend, that alleged friend that was said brought the Ajwa out. If she had in mind that the guy was going to shoot and brought Ajwa for gunshot, her peace has been taken away. But Ajwa too should know, look, if you want to know an angry guy around you, don't push him. Watch him being pushed. How? An incident happened on you, the way he reacts doesn't show that he's defensive of you. He shows that he's temperamental, he's hot-tempered. Yeah.
So then you take to your feet.
You see, there's a model of managing in cognitive therapy. When I'm having chat with you, and I realize that you are the type that when you are angry, you speak loose, and you commit sin, and leave imprint of negativity in my life. When we are talking, I refuse you from talking. I tell you, it's okay, Lebene, keep quiet and listen. If you don't listen to it, I say, Lebene, shut up, I'm talking. It will make you more angry. But I know the type of person you are, that you will spill up words that at the end of the day, you can't pick it back. But they don't understand. They will fight you. And some will go cold. And now that mobile phone is available, they go on their phone. And if they are in your car, they put their legs on your dashboard. And will put on earpiece or Bluetooth. And you hear them doing... For me, yes, why? Look, as I wrap up, I want us to learn something. This is a wrong move by the police officer. If the police officer's statement is anything to take home and run home about that, he shot the girl because the girl was owing, then the police officer, if this is what he said, he doesn't deserve a continuation of an immediate sentence. He deserves slaps, beatings from behind. Because the police is our friend. And we are told that when somebody is owing you, the best place to go to is the police.
Do you think that they should probably kill him the same way that the lady died? Because
He will not feel the pain.
That is what.
No, he won't feel the
He
pain.
won't feel it, actually.
Yes,
Because
feel
I think from the audio, he was like, Onusuwa, na sound.
No, he won't feel it. Who inside? He won't feel it. It's like somebody has slept with your wife and you decide that you also go and sleep with another woman. They won't feel it. Like your husband has cheated, you also want to cheat. You won't feel it. It is enjoyment. Because you can go and meet a man that because your husband cheated, you are angry. You also want to give in to this guy to cheat with you. You go and squirt.
But Counselor, as we're wrapping up, let's take the wife of the policeman into consideration.
For what?
I mean, I'm worried for her.
No, she has nothing to lose than to lose the property of the man. The only thing she will lose is that the breadwinner has been has been found, if the breadwinner is found guilty, how would they feed the rest of the
But
children?
her state mentally and
That-
emotionally, will she be okay?
That the husband has
on
shot somebody.
Monday-
Is it the husband has shot somebody or the husband was cheating?
On Monday,
Yeah.
I spoke to Kumasi
Yeah.
correspondent, and
Yeah.
he had been to the man's house to speak to the woman. And per what the woman said, she sort of knew that the husband was in a relationship with them.
And she said that.
She said it all. She said it. She told the reporter
No, she has a problem.
that she knew, but there was nothing she could do
So,
about it.
so why is she talking about it? She has to ask surprise. Minimum da semi ra ko wo yire. Minimum da semi ra de obi twempra. Miwra, say no tie yi. Me ni ba ko. It helps you.
How does it help?
Let me know that I'm your husband and this has happened to me. And they bring you cameras and say, yes, na minim. Minim pass me ra no ni adu atwempra. Minim, you know, you are an accomplice. And you know him so be kunu. Ami ra dia me ni tifi ade bufu a. O tun fa ni tuo ne de kire me. You are confirming something. I would disassociate myself. Eti na minim. Yeah, some of them help. Me dem your wife o. Me kunu ho. O hwe me. O hwe nkwala yi. Ya nte bone. Me hu po dempo se ni bu afuda. Eti e ka se Mira abo bi tuo no. Na me ni say police ni di onim tuo body ba se. Obebo abaye bi tuo. De e ka nyina me no. Me jama court for ne nka me mpo de me ni nkwala yi nim de ekoso wo hene. Me ya ne yire ne de e na mete ya onja me awale enso. I don't know my mind, Charlie. I have some level of foolish maturity that helps grow. So people will think that what people are saying, I'm going left, they are going right. No, but imagine you are testifying to everybody that you know the girl. Is it confirming that you're happy she's dead? I was on GTV on Monday. On Monday, I was on GTV. You watched me. Thank you for following me. And a girl called on the radio and said that he's going out with a married man. But anytime he sees the man with the wife, feels like taking a stick to hit the wife to die. You heard the lady, yes. I would say, because she thinks she's the next wife. I want to have a side chick that will give me a gift to my wife. That will fit her. Buy me a shoe. Go and give to my wife. Buy me a bag. And I know the bag you are buying is my own money. Just like your own is small one inside. Something small inside to go and buy the thing. We won't justify the murder. The girl have not done any wrong in going out with the married man. Those of you who are saying she's wrong, no. All the advice gifted them are giving, they are protecting their husbands. And they've been there before. So what they are talking? The friend who invited, I want to believe that as a betweener, she least expected that the man will ever raise the gun to shoot. And I expected that when she was fleeing, she could have fled with the said girl she brought. Because an angry man doesn't have the right over a gun. My secret to everybody watching me this morning is that learn to manage your anger. I've treated this thing so much that, look, me, if somebody can read my mind, if somebody can know what I'm going through, if somebody can hear some of the things that have been said to me, some of the message that I have on my phone, with no crime that I've committed, even if I've even committed a crime, some of the typing, you are owing somebody, the person writes to you evilly. They tell you things. You read them, it's like when you meet them the next time, kill them. But if you're managing your anger, manage your thoughts. Yeah. This thing I'm thinking, when I say, think before talking. Yeah. Exactly. Manage your thoughts. The next thing is that manage your feelings. It is in you. I don't feel the way you feel. So don't tell me if you feel like the way I feel, you act. I would never feel like my wife. And I told my wife, I've told her several times, me, if you are crying, I won't cry with you. Because I will never feel the way I'm feeling. My wife knows. So if you are in my shoes, one of the things I hate is to confront me instead of giving me a conversation. You are angry and you are talking loose. Manage your feelings. If it's better, drop that stone of the feeling. Drop it. Think well. The outcome will be a disgrace. And if you manage your thoughts, you manage your feelings, the next thing is that manage your action. Una. On TV Africa here, at the Down Place, we're having a show, the best entertainment show that ever came on TV. No, nobody has replaced it. The Rundown Show. A guy called and said he has spent on the girl. And the girl right now just left him. So he's calling me to ask me on set. Semikuna, my ebony. We use it for a soundbite. Semikuna, my ebony. And I'm saying, who did they never come? Me didn't picture about kunu. I'm saying, okay, massa, me money. Who na share no? Tna say, na ye biom, na onusu ni nombe hu. No, I won't kill you. I won't hurt you. If I want to follow people who have hurt me, I will not sit here. And unfortunately for me, I think the reason why I don't even punish people who have hurt me is because of what I have. I'm very wicked. When I say I'm very wicked, if you don't understand it, another time I'll explain. Yeah. Do you know why I say I'm wicked?
I think we should talk about that next week.
Do you know why I say I'm wicked?
No.
Anything I want, I get.
And that makes you wicked?
Yes. Okay. Anybody you meet who gets whatever they want, they are wicked. So be careful. When you meet a man who can get everything, you are looking for national security number. In 10 minutes, I get for you. You are looking for somebody in castle. In 5 minutes, I get for you. You want to see a particular pastor. I do I get for you. Fear the guy and know he's wicked. You are looking for money. You come and ask me, I say, hold on. By 12:30, I'll get it for you. I'm wicked. So fear such people. And those people, like us, if you don't know how to manage your thoughts, your feelings, and actions, you take decisions like this policeman who has never gotten through the anger management cognitive therapy. The wife knows he's quick-tempered. Don't marry a hot-tempered person. And that's my wrap-up for you. A young girl who is not married, you are going out with a guy, the slightest thing. Get out of my car right now. Get out of my car right now. Yes. Or you are going out with a lady. Can I drop down here and pick a car? Yes. She's telling you, I want to drop down here and pick a car. Or regularly you go and drop her and say, today I don't want you to go and drop me. Or you are talking, say, I don't want to create a scene. And next word from you, and everybody will see the two of us. You won't like me. You will not like me. I'm telling you, you won't like me. And this is what he's telling you. You won't like me. You won't like me. I am not one of those girls, oh. Hey, sit up. Jimmy. This is what led to the death. So the friend, your friends can, and I don't think the friend had a bad intention. I'm not defending her, but I don't think the friend knows the guy could be able to pull a trigger. And as a police officer working with I don't know what gun he used, but police officer working with a gun is normal. It's like me working with ginger honey chips. It's normal. So you pour some and chew, and I know I poison it. So the day I bring, I won't chew. The more you chew, I see the poison is working on you. But when anybody see you are chewing, they won't know I'm poisoning you. So it's you can't say because he had a gun, but he didn't know how to manage his anger. So when you're with a guy who doesn't know how to manage the slightest thing, he grabs something.
Short, like
8 times I hear. That's an angry person. If a man is not angry, he will shoot one and will shoot. He will never shoot green. He will shoot where he will shoot your leg. But the girl is beautiful. See her buttocks. Have you seen what the video? See her breast. And the police officer loves such things. So to allow such thing to go, if you don't know how to manage your anger, Charlie, and I don't know where the lady friend is. If you're sure single advice is right, friends can lead you to a lot of damages, but friends can also lead you to have something good. You can't survive without human beings. You need friends. So Jesus Christ told the disciples, I won't call you disciples again, but I'll call you friends. I love friends. Because friends can help you. But if you are with friends, it's better for you to know how to manage yourself. Maybe we've learned something today. Faithfulness is not to anybody, but to yourself. Cheating is a personal decision. And for that matter, anybody who can easily confess cheating must be brought back again to think well. I believe this girl told this police officer too many things. And that's the part we should be careful. Or can never be brechireno. And I'm the boy who on jam ko abrechire, or ko abrechire fimi. Na see ohun say wa hwem kakra be ho abeto me ho so no, wa send message say yem be frem say akola nti obese nyina ba abrechire. Na me dem yawan say me fi ni kra. So you think you are telling the guy because you are faithful. You cannot be faithful to me. So don't create a faithful conversation with me. I believe there's a conversation that led the man to misbehave. And especially married men find broken heart more painful than single guys. Those of us who are married, we are going out with people. When they break up with us, we have more broken heart than when we are with you wives. And our broken heart at times, if we are not matured, we'll manage it with you. You the wives, you are suffering in the house. And he doesn't shout like that. You are on edge. What is wrong with you? Edge. And to me, no, get a broken heart. Or show the phone so no, to God be the glory. Great things he has done. Who cry? There are any? So married men have too much broken heart than single guys. But no matter what it is, let's learn that we are all human beings. I want you to go for anger management. And there's only one person that I can recommend you to go for anger management. His name is Counselor George Lutot, whose senior wife today is celebrating the birthday. Call him direct on 0277 609 644. I think there are some messages. Okay, because of Madam, please just, you have it there.
Yeah, let me.
Okay, because of Madam, you read their messages for them quickly and then we wrap up. So let's all take care of ourselves. Young boys who have come, don't have bad blood. Don't think beating a woman makes you a man. Don't think stabbing a man makes you no. Poisoning a man, no. Don't hurt anybody. And you too, if you are hurt, learn to have a serious emotional management. Please let your emotional intelligence level rise up to the game of the land. Akufo-Addo is the man I love. The president, he's too relaxed and he's still having erection. How I wish God gives me the grace of Akufo-Addo, that at his age, he's still potent and can manage a Ghana like this.
Our first message is from Charity Gorman. God bless you, Dad. This is from Lolonyo Eleblu. She says, I see. Then Danny Boy says, Evelyn Tega says, well, Mrs. Luttrell,
you Evelyn,
Barbara,
you Evelyn.
Happy birthday, Mrs. George Luttrell.
Thank you.
Kwasti Mensa, happy glorious birthday, Counselor. More grace to your elbow.
Thank you.
Your day today.
Thank you.
International Counselor. This is from Bismarck Ukuku Yebua.
Thank you.
Akoshia Na.
Okay.
She says, happy birthday, Bismarck.
Yeah, Bismarck happened to celebrate his birthday with my wife. Bismarck is my son. And he's today. Bismarck, happy birthday to you too. Your money has not come. If you are celebrating your birthday mistakenly with a great man's wife, you have money to pay. You release the money fast. You know the Momo money. You know Momo number is 055 000 5077. You know it already. Or 0277 609 644. And prefixes, Mrs. Luttrell. But remember, my own didn't come. So you pay double.
Okay, so that's it. And then Barbara Tahiru says, I think she was replying to someone says, love you.
Thank you. Love you more is my term. It's very difficult for me if I don't love you to tell you I love you. And so let's take obsession off our way. There's something yesterday Evelyn said. He said something is called, is it Peter Pan? The man has a Peter Pan emotion. She explained it to be that a man who is not able to control his emotions. So the person should seek for cognitive therapy. And that is I taught cognitive therapy. I'm a T-Fostic expert. I'm a temperament model therapist. I do too much on human beings, I think, and I'm happy with it. There are things if you tell my mother I did, she'll tell me no, FAA, and that one is true, I won't do. You understand? Yes. If you tell anybody you met me with a beautiful woman, it is true. That one, it is true. If you tell anybody that I gave my last money to a woman who is beautiful, it is true. But if you tell somebody that I met Counselor, it was beating a certain girl in a corner, it is not true. But beating a certain boy because of a certain girl, it is true. That one I do. Thank you all very much. God bless all of you. I'm privileged you came to watch me. Once again, happy birthday to Mrs. Councillor George Lutro. Thank you for my outfit today. You changed the way I look. And Ginger Honey Chips has been my main sponsor. 0277609644 Edura Amaba 0277609644. And if you are looking at this ginger honey chips, it's the local one. And 862-215-2007 is the foreign ginger honey. Anywhere you are in America, order yours right now. 862-215-2007. This year, local one in Accra, Ghana. Thank you all very much. And yesterday, I asked to go and eat tilapia and banku, and I asked that the donation should come. People have started sending their donation. Those of you that you know your donation have been sent, I have received it. And the money you gave me for banku and tilapia, I'm very, very much happy that if it is you, is that how much you go and use for banku tilapia? I don't know which tilapia I'm going to buy, but I'll send you a video of the tilapia this evening when I go and eat. Yesterday I was not able to go and eat because I felt guilty when I saw the money. So today I'll go and do a party at the banku tilapia joint. There's a joint in Osu where tilapia is like Lebanese style. When they put it like that, oh, na tilapia, dabi lolonyo, tonga talika sauce, the bobigu ade so na feel good. Bema nye juma numbi why? Na feel ade na engineer suma na bema wudi almuzoku, numedro ne wu, numedro bo hutu ne wu. Abanji wuntu aba hutu ne wu, bo hutu ne wu. Na bema ko ti jina so na mba pe. Enye sika nkwa na de obeye, o ya senso ka ho. Tobi numbi bugu ade so na feel trebie. Na keson jana kaina. Hey, we for a pregnant man, pregnant woman. If your mother is old from age 50 downwards, your father is from 50, just give them the green tea. They'll have rejuvenation of their energy every time. Get one for yourself, the green tea. If you're a woman and you are beautiful like Lebanese and your sexual drive is gone down, you need the pink one called the Tonga Tali Pink Clitoria Massage Enhancer. And get me man one GND. Ade china ne be ade ne clit ni after what one box or just buy one for yourself. It's in all supermarket or pharmacy shop and you can get it for yourself. Thank you all very much for joining me. Good night, good morning, good afternoon. And once again, sorry you didn't get me in the morning because something crop up on the way, but we are okay. Life must be lived well. If you're watching me, remember, manage your anger. And if you forgot everything I said, faithfulness is to yourself, not to your spouse, not to your partner. So be faithful to yourself and don't learn to confess any acts of evilness that you are seeing coming or you've committed it. Learn how to talk with your husband. It's not everything we tell them because whatever you say, like the police will tell you, can be used against you the next time you are arrested. Please manage your thoughts, your feelings, and your action because anger is right. It's a tool for change, but can be a bad master too as well. Remember, the show between Councillor Lutro and Lebanese will definitely come on because we have something that we started, we've not finished. Good night, good morning. Thank you very much for joining me. You can call me direct on 0277-609-644. 0277-609-644. Good night. I'll see you.